love all of our players. Freddie, nice guy.
Look, the crack of that bat. Nothing more beautiful than that.
Baseball is such an important part of our family.
That's the beautiful game of baseball right there. You win some, you truly lose some.
I just want somebody to talk Dodgers to me. All right, guys. Well, boy, do we have a treat for you. Welcome back to Talk Dodgers to Me. I am sitting here recording from Legends Attic in Claremont with two Dodgers World Series champions.
A few years apart.
Orel Hershiser and Miguel Rojas. I'm so happy to meet you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much for having me, and it's a pleasure coming here, visiting the store for the first time, getting to see you guys and talking to Dodger fans. I think everybody in LA is excited about this one, and I'm so proud to be part of something that brings so much joy, and I get the opportunity to see a lot of things that people talk about that I didn't know it was possible or it was like real.
Yeah.
And now I can see that when you're a champion, it's a pretty special feeling.
Well, you're on
Absolutely.
a whirlwind tour right now because when we're recording this, you're like all over the country. You just came in from like Miami and some other things.
Right, yeah. As soon as the season was over, I tried to hang out a little bit because of the parade. Wanna pack my locker, keep everything safe for next year, and send some stuff to spring training. But then I live in Miami. That's where my off season is, and I'm preparing to go to Philadelphia and get my surgery done. Everybody knows that I need to get that done, and after that, I'm ready to start my off season and getting ready for spring training.
And I saw you already were hitting the ball with your son.
Yep, that's actually what I'm doing right now. It's my favorite project, to be honest with you guys. Amazing how that takes away from everything that is about myself. You know, like I put myself away from any responsibilities on me. I'm trying to coach my son, trying to make him enjoy the game and kind of like grow in baseball, and hopefully he loves it and he continue to play, and hopefully we have the next big leaguer.
You have come a long way from the nickname the Flying Squirrel when you say Clayton Kershaw's no-hitter. And then you end up in Miami, you end up being a team leader, you end up hitting 300, your career just continues to progress as an everyday player, and then you decide to come to the Dodgers, and look what happens.
Unbelievable, man. If I describe my career, I would say everything happened at the right moment, and it was pretty special for me to make my debut with this organization, have the opportunity to be in the playoff my first year, you know, being a utility guy, you know, a defensive replacement and all that. Then when I got traded to the Marlins, like Orel say, I got the opportunity to be a leader, to be a guy that he was gonna lead by example, a clubhouse of young players, and that kind of built my character, you know. And when I got traded back to the Dodgers, they got a complete player, you know, that could play short, at the same time could contribute with the bat, being a contributor at shortstop on both sides of the ball. And I feel pride on the work that I put throughout my whole career to become the player and the person that I am right now. Happy that I can say that I can finish my career here. You know, if I want to, after next year,
Yeah,
and
excuse
I'll
me,
be
let's
happy.
stop that.
Yeah.
All right. He'll be 36 in February.
I'll be 36.
And the Dodgers just picked up his option, so he's going to play again
I'm
next
so
year.
happy about that.
And it is like a bargain basement price, so I think he should play another year after that and get paid legitimately.
Absolutely. And then what, maybe manager?
Yeah, I mean, I don't wanna like think too far ahead, you know. Like I wanna focus on helping this team win another championship, and like I will say, I will never leave money on the table and an opportunity to play in the big leagues, because I know how hard it is to be a major league player and what it takes, you know, to be in this organization. I take a lot of pride on that, because one thing is to play in the big leagues and one thing is to play for the Dodgers. I think that's a big accomplishment when you're taking into a consideration to be with the Dodgers. Not everybody can do that, and I feel like if I put my uniform on every single day, being a Dodger is a good thing.
Down the road, there's going to be a question that a lot of veteran players get asked, and that is because their aspiration is to manage. And sometimes to get experience as a manager without managing You have to go be another veteran player at a place where you're getting paid a king's ransom, but you're asked to not really play on a team that has a chance to play and win a championship. And so, he could end up at 37 or 38 still playing, but maybe not at a level where a championship team says, Miggy, we still need you here. Would you think about that transition, or is this about, if I can't play for a championship team, I really don't want to play and I want to move on to my next portion of my career?
Well, that's a great point, and I have really not think about the possibilities of going somewhere else than the Dodgers, and I wanna make sure that I finish my career here if I can. Like who knows what's gonna happen, and there's things that you can control and other things that you really can't. So for me, it's all about like being in the moment, one day at a time, and wait for that opportunity to come, and keep everything open, because I don't know if it's gonna be broadcasting, I don't know if it's gonna be front office, or it's gonna be coaching.
No, it's gonna be front office or coaching, because broadcasting's filled.
So heard it here first.
Yeah.
Right? So I want to keep all the avenues open to see what's gonna be the best path for me to be a manager. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but
we're seeing you do it already, which has been so cool.
I know.
The biggest decision that I had to go through is, do you want to go to the non-competing team, be the veteran leader, but you still make a king's ransom? Or if you went to contender, they actually really want you at a bargain basement price because they're not sure you'll play the whole year. They're not sure if you'll play.
We just
well
got him
enough.
back for a year. Don't break my heart already. I don't want him going anywhere.
Miggy is a deep thinker, and he is very articulate with his goals, and he forces himself, it seems like, to think about just today, because there is so many opportunities for somebody.
And that seems
him.
like the team's mindset.
Well, the mantra and what we're expecting here is to win, right? So if you're coming to this organization, it's just to win the World Series. So that's why in spring training, that was my message after the last out when we got together in the locker room, is how proud we have to be of each other and from the whole organization, because we started in spring training saying we're expecting to win this year, and we went to Korea, and a lot of things happened, long flights, really hard schedule to start the season, a lot of injuries, and those are the things that we kind of overcome to be in this position right now. And I think this team is well prepared for whatever happens right now, because the core have to go through it. Mookie, Freddie, Shohei, they have to play through injuries and all that. So that is a pretty scary thing that they're playing through all that. They're ready for the rest of the next 10 years.
We've got time for maybe a couple more questions, because here at Legends Attic, I'm a part owner, and we have oversold tickets of people that want to meet you and get your autograph. So my last question would be, there are so many guys on this team this year that can say, we don't get here unless I'm here, because there were so many injuries. And you could be at the top of that list. We don't get to where we need to be without you, because of Gavin Lux moving to second base, Mookie trying to play short but then getting injured and going, the reps aren't going to be enough to learn to really be a shortstop for a championship team at the end of the year, and you stepping in and being the everyday shortstop. That transition and what everybody contributed as far as injuries and filling in, that was almost a mantra of the team also.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of things have to happen on the positive side of baseball for us to win a championship. And that's exactly what we show the world. We show the world that we're the best team in baseball, not just because of our record or because we win the championship. It's because we were the definition of a team. When we need a guy step up. Every single time, on the pitching side, on the offensive part, on the coaching side, everybody did their job when they were needed. I was talking to Kike Hernandez about his struggles throughout the year, and getting ready for this opportunity. He was always focused on helping the team in October, and he knew he was going to get an opportunity. Same thing with Chris Taylor, same thing with Max Muncy when he was dealing with the injury. Same thing with Mookie when he was waiting and patiently thinking that, it's going to get a time for me to contribute. So yeah, I mean, it's hard. I don't like to take credit, but I mean, I have to do something the time for the team that they needed, and I mean, replacing a guy like Mookie is never easy, and I mean, I feel good that I did
But
that.
not only your defense, the bottom of the order got a lot of headlines of not producing for a long time, and you were the guy that stepped up at the bottom of the order and helped them kind of. You were getting your hits, you were making productive outs, you were having great at bats, and kind of became the example of this is how we want the bottom four guys to really hit.
23-0. Remember that streak?
Yeah.
I remember.
Winning
yeah.
streak, yeah, when you got a hit.
Yeah, early in the year, it was a great opportunity for me to show what I can still do offensively, and I'm happy that I had at 35 years old I had the best year offensively of my career, and I'm looking to build up on that and coming back next year, and whenever I have the opportunity to play, I play the best that I can, and whenever my name is called, I'll be ready to go.
Melissa, I know it's your podcast, and it's a great one, but we got to let him go.
I know.
You know, there's a lot of fans out there.
You did say you might want to be a broadcaster, so you're more than welcome to come back on Talk Dodgers to me whenever you'd
I'm
like.
even going to let him go on camera. You're allowed to now go out, and I appreciate you coming to our store.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you
you
very
so
much.
much
Make
for
sure you
coming
get
on.
a
So
tour,
nice to
make
meet
sure
you.
get it. And
I will.
we don't comp anything here, but anything you want to buy, we'll sell it.
I did make you cookies too.
Oh, awesome! I'll take it home for sure.
I thought you told me they were my cookies.
You got some too.
Oh, okay.
I
We can
have
share.
a
We can
picture of him with his trophy on his.
All right, we'll head on off.
So nice to meet you and have
Thank you guys.
fun.
Appreciate it.
All right, bud. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Yep. Good luck out there.
Talk Dodgers to me.
Are we back on the air?
I think so.
Well, Miggy left and we came back in. I had to go to the bathroom. I'm sorry.
And we're back.
When we were setting this shot up with the two stools, I was upset that the mic was blocking your face. So so glad that Adam the producer, he put on his producer voice and lowered your mic. It was very nice of him.
Yeah, he's nice sometimes.
I think the key word there was sometimes.
I do what I'm told.
Oh, he does what he's told. If you heard that from the background.
Well, I think I told you he does not like the Dodgers.
Well,
He's a Cubs fan.
is this over?
But it's become a fun part of the podcast because
It's the pick
He
on Adam
just-
part.
he basically calls us spoiled Dodger fans all the time.
Oh, and now we're
And
in
our
top-
banter with Adam has
The
been
Cubs
so
were in
fun.
the top 5 in salary in certain years.
I actually said
They've
to
pulled
Adam,
back.
because we're playing them opening,
the weekend
in Tokyo.
Yeah, here
I'm
we
like,
go.
the World Series champs against the Cubs.
Oh no, the Beatles are
Good luck.
performing and the Cubs are the warm-up band. It's all right.
Yes.
It's all right.
2016 was a good year. I enjoyed it.
2016 was a great year.
You know what? I have a question because I was wondering,
Yeah.
like a Jason Hayward who was on the team, he gets
Yeah.
a World Series ring, right?
Oh yeah, almost anybody that was on the roster or participated in one big league game
That's
will
it?
get a ring. Yeah.
One?
Yeah, one. You don't have to earn that ring other than you were on the Dodgers. You could be on the roster called up, like we had some pitchers that were called up and sent down without pitching an inning. They're going to get a ring.
What?
They might even get a share of the playoff share. So I don't know if fans know, but the players have their salary through the year and they can decide I want to be paid year round or I want to be paid just during the season. When the playoffs start, that is not salary time. Their pay comes from the playoff share. And the playoff share comes from the attendance of the first 2 games in a 3-game series, 3 games in a 5-game series, and 4 games in a 7-game series. And the reason they only get paid up to where one team needs to win that many to clinch or to move on is because they don't want the players to have any degree of throwing a game to get more money, because you're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars from the ticket prices. So the ticket prices of those early games go to a pool of money, and then depending on how far you go in the playoffs, that pool of money goes to those teams, and those teams then vote on who gets the money. And there are rules like if you've played a full year in the big leagues, you're getting a full share. In my day, if you played a full year in the big leagues but you were traded mid-season to the Dodgers, you would get at least the days you were with the current team that won it, and then the players in the locker room would decide if you contributed at a high enough level, maybe they would give you more.
Oh my
But
gosh.
now it's in the rules that if you play a day in the big leagues, the whole season, and get traded, and it's not the whole season, it might be 150 games or 140 games qualifies as a full season. You get credit for that even if you weren't a Dodger. If you were a Dodger just for 30 days, you get it. So
yeah, I was wondering about like a Kevin Biggio, a Nick Ahmed, who were, I don't know, maybe enough to count on my finger how many games
they might not get full shares, but they'll get at least their number of shares they were in the big leagues, and then their Dodger contribution the players could be control of to make them even higher. Like, who's the guy? Our center fielder / shortstop. It's driving me
Kiermaier?
crazy. No.
Tommy Edmonds.
Tommy, thank you. Tommy Edmonds.
NLCS
Even a Cubs
MVP?
fan knows better than an old Dodger.
Well, he was a Cardinal, so.
So, yeah, he's a Cardinal. So, I mean, I think Tommy's probably going to get really close to a full share, if not for sure get a full share, because
he
of the
deserves
time
it.
and the contribution. But he also was in the big leagues the whole year, even though he was rehabbing. He was on a roster.
True.
So
True.
he's getting a full share. So, yeah, it's an interesting time. It's a great meeting because in this generation, the amount of money they're going to get for winning the World Series is going to be significant. It's going to be $500,000 or north of that. But it changes the lives of the trainers, of the grounds crew,
that's amazing.
of the clubhouse kids, of the bat boys, of the coaches.
Sean! We had Sean the ball boy on.
Yeah, so those guys end up buying a house when they maybe never
that's
be able to buy a
amazing.
house. And this generation makes so much money that in our generation, like my 88 World Series chest full check was probably about 80-some thousand. So now, look, 30-some years later, it's near $500,000 if you win. It was life-changing money for a clubhouse kid or something to get a quarter share of 80,000. Can you think of that? But the head clubhouse guy getting 80,000, they go buy their house.
Wow.
So it's a great time of year for the whole organization and the peripheral people around the players to be cheering and crying and putting on the t-shirt and the hat and knowing and hugging their wife or their kids and going, our life has changed.
That's amazing.
So
I'm so glad to hear that, especially about, yes, the players deserve all of it, but the guys around them. Because I think about that, the Javi who caught the ball and saved Shohei's life, like someone like him or RJ Pete.
Yep.
And the ball girls and ball boys.
Yeah,
so that's really cool.
Yeah, they're allowed to stretch that money to a certain point where the basic agreement allows them to. Like, you can't go into salary people in the front office. I think the biggest stretch over the years is like the traveling secretary that takes care of all your travel and makes sure everything's good. And the clubhouse, the head clubhouse guy, Alex Torres, he does a tremendous job with the Dodgers. And Scott Akasaki, the traveling secretary, does a tremendous job. And their job is to make the players' lives as easy as possible, from packing their baseball gear to making sure their personal luggage gets on the plane and gets to their room, to fly on the charter plane and the diet is correct when they get there. It seems like pampering, but it needs to be when they are asked to do with their bodies as often as they're asked to do it. And then change time zones and get into places late and have a day game the next day and all that. Like, you can paint it as, oh, woe is me, oh, those players, they get paid so much. But if you're an organization investing that much in players and you want to win a world championship,
absolutely,
you want them to be in the best place to be to win the game.
Yeah. Well, and it seems like the Dodgers in particular really set the players up for success in every way they can, even thinking outside the box.
Well, they do. The staffing around the Dodgers, from front office and the data gathering group and the analysis guys, and then you come down into the coaching staff and the quality coaches and the different coaches that are around, and then it is a well-informed, well-populated staff around the Dodgers, and I'm sure if it's not the number one as far as bodies and expertise, it's in the top two. There's. And like Miggy said in our earlier part, right? He said there's playing in the big leagues and then there's playing for the Dodgers.
Ooh, I love that. How'd you feel hearing that, Adam?
No comment.
That'll be a little sidebar. But they've invest a lot of money in player salary, and there is some jealousy around baseball about that. They invest a lot of money then to help take care of the players, and they make LA a very attractive place to come and play. And Teoscar Hernandez saw that this year. He took the risk and
Sign Teo.
turned down 3 years from other places or 4 years and said, no, I want to go play for the Dodgers and try and win a championship. And we interviewed him the parade day. We were on TV a good 4 to 5 hours, and his interview was one of the more touching ones because he's almost
Oh, I was there. I was
crying.
Adam was there
talking about
too.
it.
I said, Adam, you can come only if you don't clash with Dodger Blue.
Yeah.
So he
exactly.
did, and he was good.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it so much. I didn't want to take videos or anything or think about the podcast. I wanted to be present and just be a Dodger fan enjoying my team.
Speaking of just being a Dodger fan, some just
Here we
walked in.
have
Do you
some
do you want to
more.
sign a waiver and be on a podcast? Is your hair, your makeup all?
Actually, you guys look great.
Come on up. Come on
Have
up.
you heard of Talk Dodgers to me?
Come on in.
Awesome.
Come on in. You come in. The microphone will pick your. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, Tammy. Nice
Hi,
to meet
Tammy.
you.
Who you with?
Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. And who's the big guy in the back?
That's Vince, our guy.
Oh, hi, Vince. I'm sorry. Good to see you, man.
How are you?
All right, good to see you. You were in bad lighting, and I got bad eyes.
Yeah.
She,
I'm Melissa.
Hi, nice to meet
Nice
you're
to meet
Vince's
you guys.
wife. Was it a blind date?
It's still been a day.
Oh, it's still.
It's been blind for 10 years.
Oh my gosh. So your eyesight's coming back slowly.
yes.
Are you okay with your decision
good.
still?
I'm good.
You're still good. Okay, Vince. Vince, she's good.
Yeah.
She's
I'm,
good.
I'm a winner.
You got any questions for us? Anything? Is this exciting or what?
It's really exciting.
exciting.
There's a line all the way out to the next block.
There's a
Not
lot
for
of
me. That's for
people.
that's for a
Wow.
world champ out there. A
We
young
were
world.
just waiting just for you, so.
Don't tell Miggy. Don't tell Miggy. So you've heard this podcast.
I have, yes.
Have you heard our episode with Orel?
No.
Because we were sitting right here.
That would be that.
Yes,
So sad.
Well, now you have something to look forward to.
yes, absolutely.
We always spin it positive on the podcast, Orel.
You know, she's trying to recruit me as kind of a continuous guest.
You already told me.
No, it used
Episode
to,
55, you're coming back.
episode 55, but here we are.
We're at,
This is
this is 36.
36. Who's number 36 for the Dodgers? I don't know if there is a 36 this year.
Well, it's been 36 years since the 88 World
Well, there
Series.
we go. There,
So,
that's why I'm here. I
Another-
didn't enjoy the
another-
first podcast. I'm just here because of 36.
Absolutely.
Get some pictures, Orel.
Of who?
so how many times have you
I'll get
guys
up.
watched Freddie's Grand Slam? Because I think I'm at triple digits.
You are?
That
I
was
know.
amazing. Especially with the music in the background, there might have been tears.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's-
For those of you on the podcast, I stepped out for a second.
They can see us. That's okay.
Thank
Vince,
you
you want one?
very much. Appreciate it.
Me, Vince and the wife.
Thanks, Earl.
Tammy, you got it.
Thank you very
Nice to meet you guys. If you want a cookie, you could take one on your way out.
Thank you, guys.
I can't tell you how she made them.
They're my mom's recipe since I've been a little girl making them with her.
Thank you guys for coming. No problem.
That's so cool.
Yeah, but so these people that were letting in on the podcast, there were Miggy he oversold today here at Legends Attic. I think we're gonna have him sign like 125 and meet people, and I think it went to like 137 and we had to cut
Wow.
it off. And then there's like 17 people that said, Orel, we'll do Shohei's number.
I was gonna say, how'd
Were
you
you
come
gonna
up
say
with 17?
Yeah, I don't know. Hi guys.
Hi.
Come on in, come on in. You might be on camera, but what did you do? You brought something to sign?
Yeah.
You got it, pretty good.
Nice.
You got a ballpoint pen, or what do you got? Do you know who this young lady is?
I'm Melissa.
That's
Have you heard of
Melissa.
Talk Dodgers to me?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey Eddie, I need a ballpoint pen, Eddie. I need a ballpoint pen to sign. Don't worry, some of these awkward things we're probably gonna edit out.
I was gonna say, I
Right,
have a pen
Adam?
in my bag.
I do have a request for you.
What's that?
Ooh.
We need those 88 jerseys back. We need you to put back
Oh, the one that Walker wore? So that was a real jersey. I told him, you better take care of that thing because that thing's worth about $50,000. And then he's doing those beer bongs with it.
Now it must be even
But
more.
no, I told him don't wash it.
No,
it's
he
even,
can't.
It's got it because it has like stains from Oakland A's dirt on it, and then it's got beer on it from him.
His
So-
wife funneling a beer with him. That
There we
was
go.
funny.
Come on in. We'll edit out certain stuff.
That's a double World Series winning jersey now.
Yes, exactly.
Where is it? Does Bueller still have it?
No, he got it back to me.
Nice. Does
Yeah.
it smell?
I don't know.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, we can take a picture. You mind if the microphone's in it?
Oh, that's fine.
You got it.
Oh, wow. So good background.
Here, authenticate it. There you go, bro.
Thank you, sir.
You got it. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Don't trip on anything. I'll keep the pen.
This is fun.
Hi, guys. Come on. You doing okay? Say hi to Melissa.
Hi.
What's
nice
your
to
names?
meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you. Mr. Hershiser. You can call me Orel if you want. You got it. World Series MVP, right?
Are you guys big Dodger fans?
Did you guys see the MVP out there? So right by the fireplace on the left is the NLCS MVP and the World Series MVP. And then this is the real Cy Young for being the best pitcher in the National League. And what else is here? This is the small World Series trophy that we got. Those are pictures of the day they gave us the trophies. Way back before you were born.
There's Orel doing a model pose over there.
Oh, yeah. Which one? The one on the bottom? This one? So this, when you win that award, which is the Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year,
Ooh,
so that's
cool.
of every athletic endeavor in 1988, from the Olympics to the basketball players to the skiers to everybody. And they pick one person who had the best year, and they picked me. And when they do that, they put you on the cover of Sports Illustrated. And so they made this painting, and this was the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Wow.
That was on the cover of a magazine. Do you guys even know what a magazine is?
They might not have been born in 1988,
Do you-
but
come
I
over
think
here.
they
You
know.
come here, and you come here between us. No, we'll get a picture. Don't worry about touching the microphone a little bit. You ready? You get it? Anybody, your mom and dad, you want to get in? Here, Adam will take it.
I can get out.
You can stay in, Melissa. You're fine. You look like my younger daughter.
All right, cool.
Come on in, mom and dad. Here, get over here, Dad. Melissa will
I'm part of
her
the
on.
fam.
She's part of the fam. Here we go. Look at the camera. You got it.
Thank you
My
very much.
pleasure. You guys,
Nice
thank
to meet
you guys.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome,
Nice to
sir.
meet
Thank you
you.
guys for coming out. Good to see you. Make sure you look at the MVP on the left when you walk out.
Take a cookie.
Take a cookie. Come on up. How are we doing? Camera, Adam. Hazardous pay.
Hi.
Hi.
What do you want on here? World Series MVP? Okay.
I mean, sure, whatever you'd like to write. This
Well,
is actually a.
I'm married, so I'm not writing my phone number.
My mom would oh my gosh, she would die.
How's my age now? My mom was like that.
So this is actually
when the
a
30-year-old is saying you're my mom would like that.
flattering. Almost 50.
Your nails are so cool.
Oh, thank
Dodger
you.
blue.
Dodger
Oh my
blue.
gosh, that's amazing.
So do you guys know Melissa and her podcast?
I have watched it, one of the episodes. I'm a truck driver, so I listened to it.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Cool.
Pleasure.
But yeah, it's a gift from my mom. So
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Where's mom live?
With us in Chino Hills.
Okay.
She's downstairs.
Here, you need help?
Oh, yes, please.
Are you guys lifelong Dodger fans?
My grandmother was a book.
Sure.
Dodger
Is that it?
fan,
Did we
and
get it
I
right?
forgot that when
Good.
I was born, I was watching games.
I love
We
it.
even had the VHS of the 88 World
Adam,
Series.
can I swing
Wow.
the mic? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. There we go.
Great.
You got
Thank you
it.
so much.
Watch your floor now, honey.
Yeah. Thank you.
Lose the mic.
Thank you.
It's not that expensive, just stop.
This
We got
is so
so-
fun.
Somebody with a hat on.
How cool is that?
What's your name? Emerson? Have we met
The
before?
coolest headband.
I thought so. I'm looking at you like, I know this girl. When did we meet?
I don't know.
3 months ago or so? Yeah.
Yeah. You got some.
I remember this. We played pinball.
Hey, do you remember
Now,
that?
once I
Oh,
saw
I
your
love
dad,
this
I'm like, I know this girl.
I'm her grandma.
Oh, we haven't met Grandma yet. Hi, Grandma. What's your
We're
name,
on the
Grandma?
air, you know.
Hi, Jennifer. Nice to meet you.
Did you find your?
Good to see you.
Oh, good.
We're good. Well, you look like you're all buttoned up for Christmas with the scarf and everything.
See how it feels outside. It's cool.
Is it really cold?
It's nice. It's crisp.
With the wind, it's a little chilly.
That is the coolest headband I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That is so fun.
Emerson, why didn't you buy One with a hat where it would actually fit on your head.
She's starting a new trend.
Style, yes.
Dude.
Tell him, you get lots of compliments on that.
She did.
At school and at Dodger games.
Every time she wears it.
And pretty much everywhere you go.
Where'd you find it?
That's this one.
Grandma found it,
Yeah,
huh?
I found it.
Grandmas are good for that.
Yeah. It's a good Christmas present.
Do you know what? When mom and dad say you can't have something, ask grandma.
Yeah, well, the problem is mom and dad don't say no very often.
Oh,
How could you
that
say
sounds
no
like
to this
a
sweet
mom or a
face?
dad problem.
Probably a dad problem.
Oh,
She's
it's
a
a-
great kid. It's hard to say no.
She got a school award student of the month today.
Congratulations.
Way to go.
Yes.
Can we get a picture?
Let's do it.
Let me slide this by grandma.
Do you want to be in this one? You can lock it.
I mean, sure.
Let's do the whole
If
family.
you don't mind.
And then we'll do just
Or I can get
Come
up.
on in.
Okay.
Talk Dodgers to me.
Here we go. You got it?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Emerson, I'll still beat you in pinball. Oh, I see the name on your back.
Who's she wearing?
Emerson.
Is that Bellinger?
Emerson, what's the name on your back? Seeger.
Oh, Seeger.
I saw
Corey.
5 and an ER and I thought it was Hershiser. All right, Emerson.
It's an old shirt.
Okay.
It matched the headbands, right? Adam,
Did you know you were
photographer.
gonna have this show?
How are you?
Good to see you, man.
You too.
Where'd you come in from?
Rancho.
Do you want to under the World Series?
Yes,
or you want
please.
on there?
Under the road. Yeah, Rancho.
Rancho.
I actually met you, I don't know how long ago. Do you remember IKEA?
Oh God, that's years ago.
Yeah,
That's when I first came back to LA. That's a good 10, 11 years ago.
Well, my youngest is 13 and she wasn't born yet.
Remember the line was wrapped around the whole
Yeah.
building? I stayed for like an
Wow.
extra hour
It's
because
been
I
a
didn't want to
long time.
disappoint you.
It was
Aww.
IKEA.
Yeah, we were at IKEA. It was an appearance. It was the first time.
Did you have
I
the
met-
soft serve there?
This is the first time I met Vic the Brick. He was
Really?
in his full garb.
Oh, was he there?
Oh my gosh, it was unbelievable.
That's awesome.
And yeah, it was that was quite a day. So the appearance was going to start like let's say 11 o'clock. It was going to go 11 to 1, and it was a Saturday. And I'm like, "Are you picking this up? We're doing this."
Yeah.
So it was a Saturday. It's like 11 to 1, and I showed up at 10:30, and IKEA buildings are big, right?
Yeah,
The
huge.
line is wrapped around the building, and you're one of the people in that line.
Wow.
And I told the person that hired me, I go, I've got to stay, but you got to send somebody to the end of the line now and cut it off, because I'll stay until everybody was here now, but this is going to take me longer than 2 hours. And we had to stay like an extra hour.
Wow.
It was unbelievable.
Well, that was nice of you.
What year it was?
Well, I've been back with the Dodgers for like 11 years. This might have been 11 years, so we're 24. I would say it was probably in 15 or 16 maybe. It was right in those first couple of years when I came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you for coming
Thank you.
here.
Take a picture?
First, yeah, let's do
Yeah,
it.
go for
we'll
it.
do it. Let's, Gary, come on in here. You can adjust
I'm gonna
me,
go
and
like
then we'll
this.
get Melissa in line.
Oh, what you have?
You gotta have a
Thank
flower
you.
in there every once in a while, you know, between the thorns.
Thank you, guys.
You got it, brother.
Take care.
All right, take care. Drive safe. How's the weather out there?
Nice.
Cold, but no rain.
I miss the rain.
Yeah.
I'm from New Jersey.
How are you? I'm Orel.
Nice to meet you all.
This is Melissa.
Hi.
She hosts the podcast.
Thank
What do you got to sign? The jersey.
We got a Dodgers jacket, shirt, hat.
Wow.
I love it.
You want it on the
And
front?
you're gonna have a
You want it
Dodgers
on
cookie on your way out.
So Melissa, you're gonna help. You're gonna
Great,
hold that shoulder,
sure.
And you're gonna hold this shoulder. I'll pull that off for you. You just hold this shoulder for me, and we're gonna pull it as tight as possible. There we go.
Nice.
Perfect. There you go.
That's a good signature.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
You are
I
welcome.
didn't see you play when you were playing.
No, you're too young for that. But
But
you can go back and watch black and white films.
Yes, I've been watching reruns
Oh wow, that's very
I can
nice
watch
of you.
again and again.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you get Miggy's autograph?
Yes, I did.
I saw
Oh,
it.
nice.
Very nice. Let's see
That's
a picture.
awesome.
Don't trip. I'll stand up. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
Aw, nice to meet you.
Come on up, sir. Oh my gosh, Adam.
This is fun
Adam,
to
you're getting
watch.
tipped at the end of the night. Orel Hershiser.
Tom.
Hi, Tom. Nice to meet you. Oh, great. Did you get this stuff?
I have an old timer from the '60s.
Uh-huh.
Sandy Koufax autograph.
Right.
Wow.
Don Dragos autograph.
Yeah.
Now I got Orel Hershiser.
Oh, there's a
Look at that
there's a Sandy
smile.
autograph right there, up on that wall.
All right.
And there's a Jackie Robinson one up there. Check. There's another Sandy over there. Yeah, this is our Dodger room. There's a Koufax jersey signed.
Hey. Cool.
Yeah.
Have you been to Legends Attic before?
No.
Isn't it amazing?
You gotta come back.
You know what I did was when I was a kid, I saw a picture of Sandy Koufax in the magazine and I cut it out.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that was the Dodger Stadium and I asked him to sign it for me. He signed it and sent it back to me.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
nice, yeah.
Cool, huh?
There you go, sir.
Can you sign it?
You have a Sharpie or I'll use a pen?
Nice.
Proceed. That's good. There you go. Thank you for coming out. Let's get a picture.
Yeah.
I go? The background is so nice.
Appreciate it. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Listen to Melissa's podcast.
Talk Dodgers to me.
Talk Dodgers. Hey, young man. How you doing? Nice meeting you. What's your name?
Saul,
You've got very good manners.
thank you so much.
Your dad teach you that?
Yes, I got this off of my dad.
What's your name?
Saul, Saul will play the third. My
Oh.
father's senior, junior.
So I'm Orel Leonard Hershiser the fourth.
Oh,
And
Wow.
my son is Orel Leonard Hershiser the fifth, but he goes by Quentin, which is 5 for Latin.
oh, wow.
And then my dad was junior, and my grandfather was senior.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, he says if he ever has a boy,
He's gonna name.
Yes.
What number are you guys up to?
3 right now.
So
he's
you're
the third.
3. So you'll get like me, the 4th.
Yeah. Can you sign it right here? And
Oh, this is the old bat.
Yeah.
This is your dad's bat?
yes, and can you put the bulldog?
please.
Aw.
This is awesome. Well, thank you so
awesome.
much.
Thank you so
We're
much.
gonna come back on a Sunday.
But
I
you
mean,
gotta,
not Sunday, on a Saturday.
you gotta come back.
Oh, promise.
Their store hours relate to games.
Yeah, because look around.
Oh, yes.
That's the real Cy Young. Those are the real MVPs out there by the fireplace. That's the real 88 highest paid player contract.
Oh,
That's the Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year. That's the cover of Sports Illustrated painting. That's me.
I know. A
Dousing
Dodger
Tommy.
fan's dream.
Long before you were born.
Yeah.
Your dad was your age.
Yeah.
Don't touch the signature.
Or believe it or not, I was 12 in '88.
And he's 12.
Yeah.
That's
Aw.
awesome.
Wow.
can we have a picture?
Oh, for sure.
Oro, thank you
You
so
got,
much.
so you got the Freddie home run and he got the Gibby.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah. Perfect. You guys,
Thank you so much.
come back and enjoy it because it's like
Promise.
it's like a
Promise.
museum.
Oh, no, more than a museum.
Yeah. And we got pinball.
Thank you so
Nice to
much.
meet you guys.
Pleasure.
Take care. Thanks for coming. You get it? Just watch the cords as you walk. We don't want to trip. Adam rented this stuff.
All right, that was very
How you
cute.
doing, Orel? Nice to meet you.
Excited here.
Oh man, what's your name?
Miguel.
Okay. You want me to sign with the pen, okay? Where would you like it? Going on the blank
Yeah,
side?
right there, please, and bulldog on the bottom, please.
Do you have a Dodgers tattoo?
Yes, I do.
That's amazing. That's really cool.
Die hard Dodger fan, like everyone else. You know, here we are. Cold weather, rainy weather, but here we are.
I know.
I have a calf and a bicep where I've signed there, and then they went and got it tattooed.
Wow.
Yeah. And the
You ready?
The funniest thing was a lady, we just bought a condo and we had to have our signatures notarized. The lady shows up for the notary to sign the contracts at our house in Vegas, but we're buying somewhere else. And we're done signing, and I'm going, do you need anything? She goes, well, my husband is a really big fan of yours and he met you in the past. And I'd love to get a picture. I go, yeah, let's do a picture. I go, really, big fan. You want a picture? Yeah, you signed his calf. You signed his calf, and he got it. I look at his calf, and your autograph is on my husband's calf. And she ended up in my house getting
That is so cool.
notarized. That was unbelievable.
That's awesome.
So it was fun.
Likewise.
You got
Thank
that?
Yes.
You got everything you need.
Yes.
All right.
Picture,
We'll
please.
do it. You got it. Take care. Thank you for coming out. Come back to the attic anytime.
How does that make you feel that
Well,
people
it's-
have your
it's
autograph all
crazy.
over their
How you
bodies?
doing, man? Orel.
Long-time fan.
What's your name?
Javier.
Nice to meet you,
And
Javier.
thank you for opening up in my backyard. I live in Claremont.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You live in a great neighborhood.
So you must have been here before.
I actually, this is my first time. So believe it or not, I've been
You'll
trying
be
to-
back.
Is this not a Dodger fan's dream?
Oh my God. I'm living with the kids. We're playing Claremont Little League,
I live in
Bring
Santa
him
Monica, and this is my third time here.
Bring him in. The kids in. They'll love it.
He's
You
under
teach
the
him-
weather today.
You teach them some history.
I had planned to bring him in, but he's really sick right now.
So, I mean, later. Bring him in.
Yeah, we'll definitely bring him in.
Because they'll learn history. You'll be able to tell them about Jackie Robinson, Sandy,
Yeah, we talk about that.
Gibby. There's Gibby's home run there.
There it is.
Yeah.
Remember that yesterday.
All kinds of stuff in here. Let's get a picture.
All right, great.
Got it? There's an authenticator out there. I don't know if he's charging or what they're doing.
No, it's free. We just have these.
Oh, good.
So we'll go ahead and send
Oh,
it.
that's nice.
Thank you.
All right, you take care. Thank you for coming.
Take a cookie on your way out.
Take a
Adam, make
cookie.
sure they're eating cookies.
This is Melissa.
Hi.
Melissa, how are you?
Nice
She
to
hosts
meet
the
you.
podcast.
Good.
Good. Want to get that signed?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
We got a little card here too. If you will.
Cool.
I was asking what the price was on that jersey of yours outside of the
There is one?
Yes.
Wow. I didn't even know that. I might buy it myself.
No, I'm sure you have plenty of them.
Yep, let me send it to you. There you
I
go.
appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. Let's get you a picture. There we go. Ready?
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
This is small stuff for Adam. He's a high-end producer. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Come back to the
Nice to
attic.
meet you.
How you doing, man? Orel. What's your name? Eddie. Come on in. You're perfection. You're dealing with Melissa too because she's going to be famous, and you're going to be like, good catch, good catch. You're going to say, I was with her.
All right.
Here we go.
We'll move the mic.
There you go.
Can you autograph this for?
Yeah. You got a front piece? Yep.
I love that hat. I need one.
There you go,
Now
pal.
that.
You got it? You got it. Take
Nice
care.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yep. Make sure this doesn't fall.
Wow. Now that's a battle.
Could you bring something bigger? Hello, Orel. Nice.
That is so cool.
Okay.
Please.
You
Can
got
you
it.
sign it above Ron's face?
Want me to hold it?
Holy smokes.
And then
This is so
on the
cool.
bottom, you have your signature. You put any of the serves in.
So how long have you had this bag?
Probably for about a year.
Go. Let's let it dry.
Yeah.
That is so
Make sure it
cool.
doesn't face you. Yeah.
You too, man.
Get in there, Melissa. We need your strength. Just don't touch the signature. You're good there. Do you make sure the microphone's not in my face? Or that? Here, I need this to be perfect. It's right here. Adam, get that picture.
Thank you, Earl.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
That is
That's yours.
cool.
Thank you.
That's really cool.
Make sure it's not. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
You got an 88 hat for you.
Oh my gosh.
How cool.
Well preserved.
Try.
I love that too. So where were you? Game 5 when we won this year.
At home, but I was at game 1.
Oh, were you? Yeah. Oh, wow. You stayed in the
Wow.
That was amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Can I get a picture?
That's for sure.
That's really
For
cool.
sure, for sure. Is Adam in your camera? Or you got your own?
I can take it.
What's-
I can give Adam a break.
Ready? Here, let's do it again. Where take that off. Your hair looks great, just so you can see the signature.
Just want to get the room open.
Thank you, Laurel. Nice meeting you for coming out.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Come back to the attic. It's a fun place. Yes. Oh my gosh.
This
How old are you,
cutie.
big guy? Way to go, Six. What's your name? Nice to meet you. What's my name?
Orel Hershiser.
Look at you. Way to go. Do you have my pen?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Here we go, buddy. Is this one of your first autographs? Well, who else have you gotten? Did you get Miguel Rojas out there? Any others in your past? Like who? Oh, Grado? Cool. Yeah, Bruce Star. He's pretty cool, huh?
And I tell him not from the greatest legend though.
You know, do you like Gratterall, like when he walks off the field and he does it, and he points in the sky? And he does all that cool stuff? So let's get a picture though.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm standing in front of me, is that okay? Let me see the ball. Let's see. And we're gonna hold it up. There we go. Now we're gonna both look at the camera.
Everyone's so nervous.
It's alright.
Okay.
Did you get it, Mom?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, let's get a picture of the whole family. Let's get a picture of the whole family.
You're always so busy in the Dodgers stadium, and I know you're a busy man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Here, turn around, big guy.
It's an honor meeting you, sir.
Oh, thank you. Right. It's my pleasure. Well, thank you for fighting through the weather. Did you get wet out there? Okay, we're gonna hold it.
Thank you, Michael.
Do you know
One
what?
of the best legends in baseball. Always will be, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Watch the cords, big guy, so we don't trip.
Thank you, Mr.
All right. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you so
All
much.
right. You got the cap? Yeah. Thank you. Watch yourself. What an assistant.
I've
I
been
don't
an
know.
assistant before.
Yeah, if you need a job, we've got a couple people we're gonna get rid of.
What? I'll hire her.
You
Once
would-
we start getting paid for
You
the
would take our
podcast.
headache off our hands. Oh. Well, looks like we got some time to do another segment.
Ooh.
You know, it is episode 36, and Adam needs to do some real work.
How that honestly, Orel, that was really cool to watch people's reactions meeting you.
So you asked me, did you realize, or there was a comment there about, do you understand, what's happening? And here's when I understood what's happening. I'm going to make sure this is more with me. So, is that okay, Adam? So this story I'm going to tell comes from when the Dodgers were playing the Padres, and they were going to move on, hopefully, right?
Okay.
And so we knew we were pretty well ahead in that last game. And our studio is out in the center field plaza where we do the post-game show and the pregame show. And so I said to our host, John Hartung, that was going to be on I said, I want to see the last out. We're not coming on for about 15 minutes after the last out because we have to wait till Fox or CBS, they do their post-game interviews before we can come on.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, let's go into the right field bleachers and watch the last out. So we got up there and watched the whole last half inning. And so the fans, of course, are there, but there were police
I was
officers
there.
out there. You were in the right field pavilion?
No, I
Oh.
was first baseline.
So we're out there, and I'm in the right field pavilion with John Hartung. We're watching it, and fans are coming up, and maybe I'm signing a few things, but then I'm like, guys, you have to watch the game right now. These are the last 3 outs.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm watching them watch the game and cheer every out, and then they turn back towards me,
Yeah.
and I see their reaction. And then the last out, when they're just going nuts, and so it's like, then I'm like, I turn to John, I'm like, I didn't realize how many people we made this happy,
Wow.
And so that, like, it's even getting me right now. It's like you don't realize it because on the field as a player, you're consumed with teammates, T-shirts, hats, interviews. I'm going to Disneyland, all that different stuff. Then you're ushered to the next interview. Then you're ushered into the locker room for the champagne celebration. Then you're
right.
ushered back to the media room. Then you're ushered out to the hallway maybe to see your family. Then you're showering. Then you're ushered to do something else. And it's like you never really see the reaction of the fans. You tip your hat or
Yeah.
you wave to them, but you're waving to like an ocean.
Yep. Yep.
You know, you're not waving and seeing individual reactions. So it's so your comment on when did you realize you can make all these people smile or make this impression on people, that's when it hit me this year, being in the stands for
Not
the last
when you were
out.
at IKEA?
Well, you see that, but when people are in line, what you got?
Jose just
Uh-oh.
got your jersey signed.
Oh my gosh, we gotta
To
have a
sweeten the
picture.
deal, I said you could take a picture of it signed with you.
For sure. Oh my God,
That is
Jose.
great.
This is Jose.
Jose, come on
I'll
up.
hold your pen.
Here, let Jose sit
Yeah.
here. Well, can we turn the microphones so they're not in the picture? Here, go ahead and sit down, Jose.
Thank you.
We might have to interview you over
I
this.
fell in love
I
with it.
know.
I'm sorry, I couldn't leave
Oh
without
my
it.
gosh.
Saw you play several times, and I fell in love with it. I saw it.
You were in line just a minute ago.
Matt, you made a great deal with me, so I couldn't
Oh my
leave an
gosh.
opportunity to use. I appreciate that.
Eddie's giving away money again.
Yeah,
all
so
good.
I had to have it. I had to have it because I do have it on the soul like that.
Tip your hat up a little bit, just so we can get light on your face. There we go. There we go.
All right, here we go.
Yep. Just shake hands.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's amazing.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
This is the way I have it framed for my family too.
Yeah,
So, like-
they were telling me about the Dodger Legend signature on the bar.
Yeah, this is close to a one of a kind. And
Yeah,
so
that's
I signed
that's
it
why.
on that way.
Because I saw it because the Dodger Legend signature that you added onto the
Because
jersey.
you know it's signed in what year it was.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
It's a
that's-
World Series jersey too as well.
Yeah.
So.
Well, this is the one that you can like buy online, the jersey, but it's legit. I put it on before I signed it. And everything.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Great. Appreciate it. You got a perfect spot for it too, my family.
Well, you're the best.
I appreciate it, Earl. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
This stuff is all about memories, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's
So we'll remember this day for a
oh
long
yeah.
time.
So will I. So I mean, I got police on video.
No,
It's a
you
video.
got
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you again. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Just making sure you didn't trip over the cord. Take care, big guy. How we doing? Come on up.
We lucky be one of the lucky
Watch
ones
the
that
cord,
to get
Eddie.
something signed from you.
Yeah.
So I've been one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's my Legends photo.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. It is good.
I'm gonna do it up here because this is silver.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Color of my hair. I missed my buddy already.
I know
My
that
father,
is going to be
we still got
framed.
Sandy.
I love this. We go way back. We're generational, and everything you've been saying about what it means to fans, you have no idea. Like I want to
Oh,
Oh my god.
Let me put this in front
Oh
of
my
you.
god, I'm dying. Thank
That's
you,
awesome.
Orel.
In the Dodger room.
I am so
Oh,
so grateful. Thank you so much for everything.
How long have you been a Dodger fan?
My whole life, my grandfather was a Dodger fan still, so he installed it when I was a kid, and so we grew up just like, grandparents. Yeah, so
You want to tell a story on a podcast? All right.
Well, if you listen
Yeah.
to Talk Dodgers to me, we do fan episodes where we listen and share fan stories.
I
so.
would love to. That's my first.
Have you heard of my podcast, Talk Dodgers to me?
No, I have not, but I will be more than happy to start listening to it right now.
Listening and send it
I'm
an
gonna
email
also
and
do
we
whatever
have fans
Melissa
on
and
every
Adam
couple
need.
weeks.
Okay. Okay, great.
So-
Yeah, I would love to.
Take the cookie, it has our info
Oh,
on it.
great. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Should I over here? Just kind of.
Did you get all the pictures you
I got
needed?
everything I needed, so we're good. So we'll just.
Oh yeah, I was just telling you, keep a cookie has all the podcasts.
How's she
on
gonna,
it.
Melissa, how's she gonna find you and get on the podcast?
Yeah, the sticker on the back of the cookie.
Can you just tell me what it is one more time?
Talk Dodgers to me.
Talk Dodgers to me, right? Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Orel.
Thank you, and thanks so much. So Mary, are we about done with,
I believe so, yeah.
okay.
We only have about 2 more left in the mold, so I'll wait outside and kind of see.
Well, don't make the people wait because we can interrupt the podcast and edit it.
Okay.
Yes. I'm actually really enjoying watching
The
these
interaction.
interactions. It's really cool.
Yeah.
When I was at the Dodger Stadium event after the parade,
Uh-huh.
like I was telling you, I just wanted to watch and listen to all of them as a Dodger fan, and I shed a couple tears. You know, Teo, Kershaw, watching him have that
Amazing.
moment, and you know, from what you were saying, I can only imagine that this win was a lot of redemption and kind of quieting the critics and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But now, after seeing the parade and how many people showed up on a Friday morning to celebrate this team and the players, and that they care about this win just as much as the players do, that must change the lens in which they are a Dodger, don't you think?
Yeah, no, these guys, I related back to 2017 and what got stolen from them, and talking to the players about they go around the whole offseason and the rest of their life explaining to fans why they didn't win, even knowing they probably should have won without the cheating. And it changed their lives from being heroes and propped up and greeted with smiles everywhere they go, like I get greeted, to being greeted with trying to make excuses and to be classy and to talk about the season, or just kind of trying to move on because they want to get away from the pain. And so now with the 2020 win, everybody was on them about not 2017 you didn't win, but it was only a shortened season. And now 24 you win, and you got a parade and you got the whole thing, and now you're right on the edge of becoming a dynasty. You know, you win next year, or you win, you go to the World Series next year but don't win, but then win the next year. You're talking about a time of division titles in the playoffs, a length of time that's creeping up against the Atlanta Braves and the Yankees. And baseball changed, and I don't know the exact year, but when baseball started to share revenue, prior to sharing revenue, that's when the Yankees won most of their world championships. From when revenue was shared forward, the Dodgers are really close in world championships with the Yankees. So they're way out in front as far as all time. But when you look at the structure of the league and how the revenue was then shared so that there was more balance in competition, and the reserve clause where the Yankees and anybody, but they didn't have the money, could go out and sign anybody and just fill their minor leagues, their G League, their H League, their D League, and they're just filling with players. And those players couldn't escape. There was no free agency. There was no minor league system to get traded and stuff. So it's really interesting. What's the Dodger organization, and I need to do some research going into next season for the broadcasts on that subject, because it was kind of, I was enlightened by it by just watching some baseball news, and I'm like, I gotta look into that. That's very interesting. I think fans would really enjoy knowing about that.
I can't wait to hear what you learn.
Well,
talk Dodgers to me. Almost as good as when you called into the podcast when we did Eddie's episode.
Yeah.
So Eddie's episode, you know what? Sometimes things just work out really well, because we held that one for after the season, because we felt like if we put it out right after the season ended, people would want to come here.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And
well, this is a place to come. We're developing quite a reputation here at Legends Attic. I mean, Claremont is a destination for some people and a home for some people, but it's not a destination for a lot of people. But we're trying to make it that way by how special this place is. And I think, these signings, we've had Darryl Strawberry, we've had Jaime Arena out here, Peter O'Malley, Neto was out here from the Angels, and now Miggy's here tonight. I come every once in a while, of course, as an owner.
Steve Sachs next week.
Steve Garvey's coming. And we're getting a reputation of we are treating the athletes in a very respectful manner. The fans are they are so relaxed. It's so nice to get to know them this way. And so, it's pretty much how I wanted to be treated when I went to an appearance. And I've told our whole group of young people that help staff us, and then our other co-owners, that if I can just kind of give you the brand of what we should be when people come, and how the fans need to be treated and how the athletes need to be treated, I think we're going to do okay. And so I've done a lot of these and been exposed to this through the years, because being a Dodger and learning from Tommy Lasorda on how well he treated fans, and learning from other great Dodgers how they treated fans. So it's a special moment. And as an athlete, the number one thing you have to do as an athlete when approached by fans is you have to change your personal priority list So whatever you were doing, whether you were headed to the grocery store or you were going to your car to go home, you were packing your kids in the car and somebody comes up or they're on the fence yelling at you, you have to take your priority list of what you were going to do and you have to move the fan's priority list to the top. Now, every time does the fan get a picture or an autograph or your time? No, but you got to move them to the top and then recognize them and say, I'm sorry right now, I've got to go home with my family, we're on a timeline, but I appreciate you coming out. You've at least moved them up to the top to explain to them what's going on. And yes, they're going to be disappointed, and yes, it's going to feel bad. But then there are times that you move them to the top of the priority list and you go, hey, yeah, come over, let's take a picture. Hey, yeah, I'd love to sign that for you. Yeah, I've got a little time here, you know? So you've got to, I think you got to do that. And I think it's so much easier to do that than it is to be gruff or blow people off and whatever. And then it helps everybody. It helps the fan, it helps their experience, it helps them tell stories, it helps us as a baseball community, the organization, it helps everybody if you just can think about that priority list and what.
They must, and they appreciate it so much. I mean, so many people even today have already met you before and come out to meet you.
Come back, yeah, it's fun. And you know, people sometimes will compliment you on, you know, you're so nice or this or that. And I just say I had good parents. And if you were taught to shake somebody's hand and look them in the eye, if you're taught to pat somebody on the shoulder when they need to be encouraged, if you're taught that you can learn as much from a janitor or a person that's cleaning at a company as you can the president of the company.
Absolutely.
If you just listen and respect them, and you can learn an awful lot. And so those are a lot of the things that my parents taught me.
That's amazing.
And we got some more fans that came in here, and we're going to say hi.
Look at this cutie.
Come on in.
Future Dodger.
Were you talking about the older ladies, or were you talking about the little baby as far as the cuties?
Yes. All
the
of the
cuties.
above.
All right. Come on in, cuties. How we doing?
I'm doing
What's your
wonderful.
name?
Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Nice
this
to
is
meet you, sir.
Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Nice
Nice
to
to
meet
meet you.
Do you have my pen?
Oh, I
she
do.
She hosts a podcast, but she's also a very good assistant.
That works.
Part host/assistant today.
Host/assistant. Have you heard of her podcast?
No. It's called Talk Dodgers to Me.
Oh, nice. I
Great, we got a new
But
listener.
I guess you have a new listener.
We're gonna take
This
a
is
picture.
Orel's now in his third
Here,
episode.
let's hold this up, and if you get it authenticated, it'll be worth less later.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your
Thanks for coming
time.
out.
Absolutely appreciate you.
No problem. All right, now I guess the quote-unquote cutie.
Now the grandson.
Grandson, huh? And your grandmama? No, your mama.
Mom.
Mom. Is that grandma?
That's my mom.
That's your mom. Okay, watch out. The microphone's swinging. How you doing?
Sunny.
While you're looking, let's take a picture.
Hi, Papa. Hi.
The caption is, "This is not my baby." But it's her baby.
It is my baby.
What's his name?
Sunny.
Aw, hey Sonny. Sonny, have you learned any high five?
High five.
Here, high five, Mom.
High five.
Oh, you learned. Way to go. What are you looking at? You're looking at the paintings?
Yeah, Papa.
This is all Dodger stuff. This is like trophies. This is why you win.
Fine, we go to Dodger Stadium often.
Oh, really? You have to buy a ticket for him? He's just allowed
No,
free,
he
right?
doesn't.
What is it, up to like 3 years old you can bring him in or something?
Honestly,
As long as
I
they
don't
sit on
know.
your lap.
I mean, he's one, so far it's free.
While you're holding him, watch the cords. No tripping. So how old is he now?
One. He's about to be 2 though.
Oh, wow. How many words does he know?
A couple actually, but in front of people, he acts like he doesn't talk.
Oh, yeah? That happens. There you go. Let's get a picture. You want to hold the ball? Can I hold it with you? Here we go. Smile.
Wow. It was awesome.
It's better than Santa Claus.
He actually is scared of Santa Claus, so.
There you go.
So cute.
Don't lick it. Don't put it in your mouth yet.
Thank you.
Thank you so
You're
much.
so
Watch the
nice.
cord.
Is that me?
Very nice. You got it? Oh, you got some big cuties in the back. Bigger coming. Big ones. You got, these ones are shaving.